1 year ago, when the UFOs appeared in the sky, it became clear that humans were not alone. It was the dawn of a new era until the Martians attacked. This could be the beginning of the end for the human race.
Hey there, old-timey scientist Stefan here with the test results for Fortified and the Bureau XCOM Declassified. Fortified is a tower defense game. Enemies spawn in from one of potentially several locations and walk along a set path to reach the spot you're trying to defend. Oh my god, how did I get tower defense games 2 episodes in a row? Honestly, you could take most of my script from Orcs Must Die 2 in video 7 and replace orcs with Martian robots, and you know what's going on here. The only shakeup is that you have 4 classes this time instead of 2, and your defenses are much more traditional in placements rather than traps, but the overall concept holds true. The game is presented in a very World War II style, complete with old-timey voiceover. I chose the rocket scientist class, who speaks with a very New York, New Jersey accent, which was the only accent allowed to women in the 1940s.
This looks like it'll do some damage.
The controls are stiff and the game itself is frantic but not necessarily fun. The whole of the gameplay feels incredibly generic. The only highlight is the presentation, which holds some charm.
A shadowy figure has been spotted lurking around just before every Martian offensive. Conspiracy theorists claim that he's a secret government agent.
I prefer William.
Next up is the Bureau XCOM Declassified. You play as Agent Carter. Not that Agent Carter, though. This one is a dick who talks like he just inhaled a bunch of gravel, which is perfect considering what a completely unlikable asshole he is.
Who wants to know?
Your escort. Director's orders.
I don't need an escort.
Well, you're getting one. How much have you been told?
My orders are to deliver that case to Director Falk. That is all.
And you haven't even been the least bit curious to what's inside?
No.
It's also a throwback, being set in the 60s, which was the height of the alien craze in America. The gameplay is pretty mediocre. It's a third-person shooter. To try and add a little bit of that XCOM franchise flavor, you are able to take commands of your squad mate and move them around the map and target specific enemies. It doesn't work all that well since the AI in this game is all about as dumb as the rocks in Agent Carter's throat. The most impressive thing here is how they managed to take the amazing aesthetics of the XCOM franchise and turn it into the most generic 60s alien attack story possible. Everything here is so goofy in a way that doesn't seem intentional. There's a weird Terminator 3 robot that attacks you, casual sexism.
I thought Agent Weaver was sent here to guard them.
I am Agent Weaver.
Notes on torn piece of paper that you have to scroll down to see the whole message on. A bomb testing facility that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. These ashtrays that seem way too far into the table for anybody to use. The fact that Agent Carter still has the need to light up a smoke while this whole alien invasion thing is happening. It is just unequivocally dumb and boring. It's shocking how bad this game is, especially when you take into account that it came out in 2013. It's not like there weren't examples for them to work off of for pretty much every aspect of the game. The squad stuff had been done better in Mass Effect a whole 6 years earlier. The shooting was better in pretty much any game made from 2006 forward, and even the 60s alien invasion setting was done better in Destroy All Humans 8 years before this game came out. Both of these games are bland. Fortified takes the bracket being as it's only boring instead of boring and fucking lame. As for their rankings, I would say Fortified sits just under Orcs Must Die 2 at number 7, and the Bureau will drop in at number 9. Congrats to all these games ranked so far as being the top 10 best games ranked of all time. Tune in next time for Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time and Half-Life 2 Episode 1.
Do you mind if I call you Will?
Yes, I do mind.
Fuck you, dude.
Doctor, tell me the truth about the aliens, because you don't have to sugarcoat it with me. I can take